Talking about the time that I had a roto in the school bathroom. Well, not really in my school's bathroom, but we'll get into that. Let's get the story on the way. All right, so this story takes place in the sophomore year of high school. And I'm now a junior now. So this was probably, now that I'm thinking about it, around 6, 7 months ago. But this is still a funny story regardless. And this might be on the shorter side of a story, but I promise you guys it's still pretty funny. Let's get this started. So, back in this time of high school, I was smoking a lot of weed. Like more than I smoke now, and that's really saying a lot because I smoked a good bit. And but at this time, I was doing it every day, all day. Like there wasn't anything I looked forward to more than just rolling a fat blunt. Now, I gotten up this morning not really thinking I was going to do anything. But I walk into school and there are my buddies and they're already talking about this cuz I already know what they're going to do when I walk in cuz they got that grin on their face like we're about to do something retarded. And I walk up to them and they tell me the plan. They say they want to have a 5-person deep roto in the high school athletic bathroom. And what that meant was that there is a bathroom next to the football stadium where everyone goes to just really hit their vapes in school and stuff like that, especially when they're in PE. But no one really does it during the football game. But we had decided let's go in there during the football game in chief. So this football game rolls around later that day, probably 6 o'clock, and I show up and I got my pen on me and I got like probably a damn well near a full cart, and I do remember that cart being very, very good. It was a what's it called? It was an off white, but it had some fire oil, and my buddy bought both of his pens, so we got 3 pens in this 5-person roto, which isn't bad. Like it was gonna definitely get us all where we needed to be, and I go in this bathroom and we start chiefing, and too many people are coming in, so we're like, guys, we should probably leave. And my buddies are like, yeah, that's probably the smart thing to do, just so we don't get caught. So we go outside and we go into the parking lot and we go behind this car, and we're thinking, okay, we'll be fine. There's a car. That's not what happened. That is not at all what happened. I'm chiefing, I'm taking my hit, just Frenching. You guys know the deal. And what's it called? I look up and I see this big black security guard. And this is a big dude, guys. This guy, he looks like a white, okay, not to say white, but like he looks like Dwayne the Rock Johnson, basically, if we're gonna put it in this. Like this is a big dude. Like he could rip my head off in a fight. But he doesn't even notice us, and I'm like, oh shit. And all my buddies look up and they just shit their pants, guys. They absolutely shit their pants. And what's it called? Well, we had two options. Either A, we could gun it the other way. We could just gun that bitch. But I didn't see ourselves getting out of this one without at least a consequence. But we did somehow. And how we did it was I said, well, we can either A, gun it, or B, we can just walk right in front of them and act like nothing happened. But guys, the thing was, our eyes were low and we looked stoned. Like we looked like we'd been smoking all day, which we were smoking all afternoon, so that kind of does happen. And we walked right in front of this principal, and he looked me dead in the eye. And guys, I can't look anyone dead in the eye when I'm saying. And he looks me dead in the eye, and he just knew. There wasn't a chance that he didn't know. Like you had to see it in my eyes. And my buddy actually, what's it called? None of us got caught, but later that night when I had went home, my buddy had actually gotten caught, and I didn't know that. But I don't remember the reason why he got caught, but I do remember that an administrator caught him like walking around like really weirdly or something like that. It was something weird, but I just wanted to tell you guys this crazy high school story. I got way more for you guys. I'm just trying to upload on a more consistent basis. So if you guys want more, please comment and subscribe. Thank you. See you in the next video. Peace.